Most of us know someone with a disability. My father became disabled due to a disease. After playing basketball at school and finding a pencil in his shoe that he was unaware of the entire time, and not being able to walk down the steps without holding onto the rail, he decided to go talk to a doctor. So he went to a hospital and was admitted, where he stayed for 2 months while they ran tests to figure out what was wrong with him. In a process of elimination, they decided that he had multiple sclerosis. He was diagnosed at age 17. It is important to know about multiple sclerosis because it affects many people. A Healthline article called Multiple Sclerosis, Facts, Statistics, and You, written in 2018, estimates that 1 million people in the United States are living with multiple sclerosis, and about 200 new cases are diagnosed each week in the United States. Today, we will be discussing what multiple sclerosis is, what the symptoms of multiple sclerosis are, and third, what we can do to help those with multiple sclerosis. So let's begin with what is multiple sclerosis. What is MS from the National MS Society says MS is an unpredictable, often disabling disease of the central nervous system that disrupts the flow of info within the brain and between the brain and the body. So what is the central nervous system? The central nervous system is your brain, your spinal cord, and then your optic nerves. Basically what's going on is the immune system in your body is attacking your central nervous system, so your brain, your spinal cord, and your optic nerves. Now around each of your nerves is what they call myelin. Myelin is like a protective insulation of each of your nerves that transmits messages back and forth to your brain and to your body. And what happens is the immune system damages different areas. It's all different for every person. Damages the different places of the myelin and causes scarring. So then what happens is that the messages are not transferred or transmitted anymore. So like if I am not able to walk, it's damaged some part that's caused me not to be able to walk. Or if it's damaged my optic nerves, then I might have vision troubles. I might not be able to see anymore, or less than, and have to wear glasses. This is where multiple sclerosis gets its name. Multiple areas of scarring. Multiple sclerosis.
Louis, come here.
Now that we know what multiple sclerosis is, let's discuss the symptoms. The Mayo Clinic website, which was last updated on April 2019, lists common symptoms such as feeling tired, difficulty walking, numbness and tingling, weakness, vision problems, bladder problems, and depression. These are some, but not all, of the symptoms. Now there's also secondary symptoms that relate to the primary problems, such as if you have bladder issues, you may have a lot of bladder infections, or if you're not able to walk, that can cause your bones to decrease, the density to decrease, which makes you more prone to fractures if you were to fall. Also, like if you're like in a wheelchair, you could get pressure sores if you're not able to move and reposition your body. So those would be like the secondary symptoms. Now that we know about some of the symptoms, let's talk about how we can help. So right now there's currently no cure for multiple sclerosis. So what we can do to help is we can help find treatment, understand the challenges that these people face, and spreading awareness. Another article on the Mayo Clinic's website, also updated in April 2019, said that treatment usually focuses on recovery from attacks, slowing the progression of the disease, and managing symptoms. By finding people treatment, that's like your first step, is diagnosing, so that way you can find treatment. The second thing is like understanding what the problems that they face. So by understanding that someone has a hard time walking, you might be able to go up to them and help them walk to a place and back to their wheelchair or to their seat. Also, if they're having vision problems, reading something for them, just understanding what they're going through. Also, spreading awareness. So if we can just spread awareness, that for one makes everyone knowledgeable about what multiple sclerosis is. Also, it increases the need and the want to have more done about it. So by researching it, they might find more medication ideas or things that they can have to fix the problems that they're having, like bladder. They might have bladder issues, so that there's a new medication that maybe one person couldn't have, but now they can have. Also, just spreading awareness can maybe kind of cure, fix MS.
Louie.
Right now, my father is in a situation where he started where he could not walk to now where he could barely walk to now where he can't walk at all. He also has all of the symptoms that I listed earlier, which is just another reason why it's so important to know about multiple sclerosis. So today, we talked about what multiple sclerosis is, what the symptoms of multiple sclerosis are, and last, what we can do to help. Thank you.
What's the difference in multiple sclerosis and muscular dystrophy?